All right, let's dig deeper. My next guest calls the Pentagon shooting suspect the latest example of a suicidal warrior in an anti-government movement that's spreading since President Obama took office. John Avlon is the author of Wingnuts, How the Lunatic Fringe is Hijacking America. He's also a senior political writer for The Daily Beast. It's interesting, John, because there has been effort to paint this guy as a right-wing fanatic, but you say this is less about left-right politics, more about conspiracy theories gone awry.
That's exactly right. If you look at what this guy's been posting about on his website, he's not screaming about President Obama per se. He is angry at the government. He's talking about 9/11 conspiracy theories. He's talking about Dick Cheney more than he is President Obama. He's talking about even the JFK conspiracy theories around that assassination.
Yep, all conspiracy theorists should be killed and slaughtered. They're evil. Look at this one. He tried to kill police officers. Oh no. What are we gonna do? Look, you can tell right there he's fucking using this as an excuse to crack down on all of us. Not just conspiracy theorists like myself. I don't think JFK was killed by one guy with a fucking pump-action rifle, you know, trying to get a good shot on JFK while he's moving away from him. Oh, but it's cool, you know. I'm a conspiracy theorist. You should be worried about people like me because I could go crazy.
So what you've got here is clearly a guy who's very mentally disturbed, but has been drinking really deeply of what I call fright-wing politics. It's way beyond left and right. It's really that murky ground of conspiracy theories that's been proliferating on the internet and inciting some people to take it a step too far towards violence.
Yeah, and you've been drinking the government Kool-Aid, motherfucker. You've been sipping on that fluoride, enjoying it, writing your little book. Oh, I'm so much smarter than all these stupid conspiracy theorists. Go fuck yourself. Just because you can write some gay-ass book that sucks Obama's dick and sucks up to every government official just so you can further yourself into their system doesn't make you smarter. You're a fucking moron.
I do think the reaction to this, though, says a lot about politics today and the state of our country and the partisan nature of it. I mean, when you Google this guy, you find people out there today claiming that he's everything from a Tea Party libertarian to a Democrat to a right-wing Republican.
Yeah, you know, make him a political football before the body's cold. It is a symptom of the ugliness in our politics. It's also a symptom of a larger trend. Remember, last year in April, you know, the death count began. We had 3 Pittsburgh police officers murdered by a conspiracy theorist. We had 2 Florida sheriff's deputies. The Southern Poverty Law Center came out with a report just this week saying that there had been a 3-fold increase in the number of militia groups just in the first year of the Obama administration alone.
You dumb fucking cunt. Listen. Okay, we had a couple people killed by so-called conspiracy theorists. Alright, I don't care if they were, but okay, just because they believe in a conspiracy theorist don't mean that all conspiracy theorists are gonna go out there with fucking AKs and start firing on the White House and shit. Now listen, you dumb piece of trash. This right here, okay, it's a big deal, but how about you go over to Iraq? How many Iraqis get bombed? How many people die in the Congo and get raped and killed and murdered? How many people around the world die for your iPhones and your iPods and your iPads and all your fucking little gadgets? How many people die every fucking second? And you're gonna go have a pussy fit over some fucking a couple cops. Okay, yeah, they had families, but so do the people around the world, you dumb fucking cunt.
So this is a growing trend, this Hatriot movement of people who believe it's patriotic to hate the government. It's troubling, and we should really all connect the dots. This guy may be an outlier in some instances, but it's sign of a growing trend that should be a real wake-up call to all Americans.
Isn't it possible, though, that he's just incredibly mentally unstable? I mean, there are people who are schizophrenic out there. I mean, we know he's mentally unstable. We know his family has been, you know, trying to get him help for years. They've been wrestling with this. You know, there have always been crazy people who gravitated, if they have schizophrenia, who gravitate toward conspiracy theories. It doesn't necessarily I mean, does it necessarily tie into what is going on in the country at large?
Well, what we know about the writings he's made online is that it does fit some of the types, some of the tropes that we've seen throughout the first year of Obama in particular. A lot of the conspiracy theories. Of course, 9/11 conspiracy theory goes back to the Bush era. But this anti-government fervor, which has really been stoked on the internet with particular intensity in the last year, he does follow. But it's a mistake to try to shoehorn him into any one ideology or to make him fit any existing narrative, especially a partisan political narrative. What's very clear is that this is a very disturbed individual who's drunk very deeply out a lot of the hate and paranoia that's being sold on the internet by a lot of these conspiracy entrepreneurs. And that's what happens when you use hate as a cheap and easy recruiting tool, but it can lead to violence, especially when the folks who are drinking it are kind of unstable to begin with.
Okay, I'm done going off on this story. There's just a couple more things you should know. They also said this guy, John whatever, I forget his name, he had suffered from years and years of marijuana addiction, and this could possibly be linked to why he attacked these police officers. I can tell you something right now. If he was a stoner, and he was getting high, and then he had that gun in his pocket, he'd be right at the door, and then he'd be like, whoa, man, what the fuck am I doing? Why the fuck? This gun's gonna get me in jail or gunned down. What the fuck am I doing? I just need to chill. Like, why am I fucking even thinking of doing this? You know, this is retarded. So, I guarantee you, he wasn't, you know, addicted to marijuana, because it's not addictive. You dumb fuck. Go do some research. Look at the research colleges did. Marijuana's not addictive. It's all in your head, man. But they blame all kinds of shit. They blame marijuana. They blame the Second Amendment. They blame domestic terrorism, which they say we should crack down with brand new laws that they subject everyone to. So I just want you to think about this story and think about what they're talking about. They want to crack down on everyone, not just domestic terrorists. If you're Googling Obama sucks, they're coming after your ass. Okay, you need to really stop and think. Why the fuck do they care so much? Why are they doing this? I'll tell you right now why. They want to make America a complete and utter police state. So please, get this video out to everyone you know and subscribe so I can make some really cool fucking videos later. I just need an audience, so subscribe and comment below. Alright? Peace out.